Hello there, this is a Retro Spirits Gaiden, and this is Wave Race Rumble version on the N64. This is the re-released Rumble-compatible N64 Wave Race, in Japanese I'm afraid. So we're going to have some problems with menus on this game. Here we have a blue sky, and some Jetskis, some chunky-assed polygonal characters, a dolphin, and some popping on a ramp. Never noticed that before. But yes, it is the quintessential water-based racing game for your N64. And here we have some Japanese text. Oh, beautiful. It all makes sense to Japanese people, but to me, it means nothing. Ooh, got a Japanese person talking to me. Said kudasai there, which means please, I think. Okay, I think that was time trial. So we're back on the title screen. As you can see, if you buy the Japanese version of Wave Race, the front end's impenetrable unless you can read Japanese. Right, I think we're finally in a race, yes. We've got a palm tree. And some nice presentation. I like the way that this little course graphic pops up over the top of the actual graphics. That's nice, isn't it? And we've got a seagull crying out. We have an announcer. And has said go, and we're going. Right, we have a screen full of UI. There are numbers everywhere. And I've somehow driven up onto the beach. That's unfortunate for me, but my competitors are laughing heartily at my nonsense driving manoeuvre. Don't know what happened there. I hadn't played this game for a long time, I guess, and I'm not used to the controls yet. Done a stunt there, yep. I can still remember how to do the handstand, so that's all good. That doesn't help me in any way whatsoever playing this mode, though. Look at these bouncy water physics, huh? A revelation back in the 1990s. That's still kind of cool to this day. I've got a full screen seagull in my face there. For like a nanosecond. That was weird. Yeah, so anyway, you dodge left and right past these, as Americans would call them, buoys, but I call them buoys. And it tells you which direction you have to pass them on. And if you do that, you upgrade your maximum speed, and if you miss them, you can only miss 5 in a race, and then you're just booed out of the race for not adhering to the course. Huh, they get all testy with you. I was second there. The guy in first place must have been frickin' miles ahead. I don't know what happened there. So yeah, the rules are pretty simple. Just go left and right, past the boys. Try not to collide with the other riders, because they will make you turn around 180 degrees and fall off your jet ski, which is difficult to recover from, as I showed there on the first lap. And here we have the warm sunset glow of the second level. Lovely. Didn't get maximum power that time, did I? I think I might have. No. Yes I did. Exciting stuff. So we're on a sea made of honey here, and we are driving up ramps in a, I don't know, gravity-defying and body-endangering fashion, which is, it's what video games are about, isn't it? And we're dodging left and right. For an N64 game, and I'm playing this on an analog 3D mind, I think I'm playing this in overclock mode, so the frame rate's a bit smoother than what I am used to, but it is still kind of N64 resolution. It's not a bad looking game, is it, for a launch title? Although we do have a black bar at the top and bottom of the screen, which makes the screen a bit smaller. PAL versions of this game were incredibly letterboxed and comically squashed, so I don't know if you want to avoid the PAL version of this game, but the NTSC versions are okay, just a little letterboxed. We've got low poly characters, but we do have bouncy jet ski, so that makes up for it. We have sort of a nice wave sim, although these days, looking at it with my 2026 vision, I can see lots of angular geometry in there. Oh, came first. Yeah, angular geometry, and the shader on the water isn't particularly... well, it's not a shader, is it? It's just the effect on the water. It was good for the time, but I mean, it's been surpassed now, isn't it, by cray supercomputers that we have under our TVs. But it's still nice looking game, quite well balanced. The fog effect here of the N64 has been put into good use by giving you like a misty, I don't know, northern hemisphere style. I mean, it looks like Alton Broad. It looks like the Norfolk Broads in early spring. That's what it looks like. Oh, it's beautiful. Misty. Birds flapping around. Some trees, some reeds. Oh, very evocative. We've got some panpipe music here, so it might be in South America somewhere because panpipes immediately remind me of South America. The fog isn't just fog, is it? It's got like large clumps in it. It's quite nice. I quite like this. This is well done, Nintendo. The birds do, in all these levels, do like getting their assholes on camera. Look at my cloaca, you wave race loving fucking pervert! When I say birds, I mean that as actual avians, not the 70s terminology, which shouldn't be used these days. Let's just get that straight. Some of these textures are quite fizzy for an N64 game, like they're quite high frequency and a bit noisy, and the filtering isn't really dealing with them very well. But I suppose that's preferable to smeary ones. Ooh, I just smashed a buoy straight in the face. That's a buoy with my face. I didn't punch any young people in the face. It's very encouraging, isn't he, the voiceover man? He really likes to let you know that you're giving him what he wants and needs in a slightly sexually threatening manner. That's not true. He's not threatening at all. I wonder how they've done the reflection there. Do you reckon they've just mirrored the geometry upside down to create a reflective style effect? We'll have to ask Technical Guy, see what he thinks. Yes, they've just mirrored the geometry and flipped it in the Z-axis to make it look like the world is reflected in the water, but it is not. It is just a cheap visual trick, but effective. Thank you, Technical Guy, for your upward intonation at the end of your sentences. That's no problem. Right, we've got a sky here which is leaden. Looks like it's made out of the industrial pollution from Stoke-on-Trent in 1932. It's pretty accurate. It's a pretty accurate rendition of the sky they've got there. For me to be able to pinpoint it so effectively. What am I going on about? Right, we have got a big dude on the jet ski. He's leading the race. And we've got some tight corners in this track. The analog control for this character is pretty good. Some of the other characters not so good. This game features a thing where you have to keep dabbing the accelerator to get around corners, or tight corners. And it's groovy, but what tends to happen is the other jet skiers will just plough straight into you and knock you off your jet ski. And sometimes mind, that becomes incredibly frustrating, and to me is the major letdown of this game is the amount of times you'll get knocked off your jet ski like that, spun around 180 degrees, having to drive out of bounds, and then having to drive back into bounds, getting knocked off his jet ski again, then having to catch up with the pack. That's really annoying. I wish, and it's always 180 degrees to the direction that you want to travel. that your jet ski ends up. Without fucking fail. It's annoying. But without that, the game would probably be quite a cakewalk. It's got lots of VO, lots of voiceover in this game, and it's quite nice. The game, genuinely, for an N64 game, and a launch title, mind, it's a pretty nice looking game. I mean, this looks nice. Surprisingly so. Like, I haven't looked at this game for a couple of years now, and just whacking it in the analog 3D, just see what it looks like. Yeah, it's class. We've got a helicopter there in Italian flag colours. I like what I'm seeing. I don't remember what this was like in 2-player. It's probably an absolute chug fest. And I don't mean in a drinking competition way. I mean in a slow frame rate way. But maybe, just maybe, on the analog 3D with this overclocking mode, that would be fixed. Yeah, a cheap game. I bought this a brand new copy of this when I bought it a few years ago, but it was less than 20 quid. I'm sure there's loads of copies of this kicking about. You'll be able to pick it up pretty damn cheap. And do you know what? I think if you've got an N64, I think you bloody well should do. You should go and do that right now. Stop watching the video. Go and get yourself a copy. This tunnel's quite echoey, isn't it? Yep, it's a recommended. It's a recommended from me on this N64 game for your Nintendo 64. Get yourself a copy of the launch title, Waverace. I bid you farewell. Farewell.
Final lap. Been overtaken. Oh! Nice try. You finished fourth and got one move on to the next round.
Welcome to Castle City.
Let's have a wild time. 3, 2, 1, go! Nice! Okay, wow! You left everybody behind! at it. Sorry, you didn't accumulate enough points to move on to the next round. Better luck next time. Come back! Try again!